Sema Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia so the ababetu ya. One sema we express to the president. Come to Mahama. Wo di tam ni mu wonu no ho say aban kra wo je mu ntam sa.
K1ng Bomodin. K1ng will try pa.
According to Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia, I say worrying developments in our country no ma have been a way country. Bawumia sia video be kasa ensure tap on ya waje wo. An appeal to HE President John Dramani Mahama. This statement is released here against personal vow I made since leaving office. I made a personal affirmation to allow our new president and his government to get the needed space to get hold of things, settle down quickly to tackle the important business of government and by extension, nation building. Having been vice president for the past 8 years, I have come to appreciate the enormity of the task, a task that requires that those entrusted with the responsibility of governance, especially the president, get the needed support and composure to implement their vision for the betterness of our dear country. I say, and you see what the NC Ghana and will be our dog Ghana and Pudua. Was in Kaono Kran, same ya, but you are making K1ng Ghana and Kono Bawumia and K1ng Ghana and Sibia wedding. Now, on the India would die, a moon tentam, your trouble any year. Na simple declare Bawumia as media muntam, a jatum semelus. See the into J muntam in answer, so obey Jai no man tentamama Mahama. Na Mahama ababe twa dwuma so na delay bi ama was settle tentam quickly na transfer bi ama no ababa boa magana no na nke akikire no tentam free say wono no be vice president to hu say dwuma die no say on my pagin no enye dwuma ketwa esun yie say enye dwuma ketwa Omiye kasava yenye dribe yenye afatre na de o se sua bie ma bro be ye o my panyini beche die keke no ohunu se si yenye de sa dwumadie no to hye wonsa bibie wo se ye de kan ho bia se obeboa ma Ghana no yetimi enya ye tuma pa efra no so ye sa de kan ho ni nyina wo be ye no vice president Bawumia so ohunu sa do ma wo say unfortunately I need to speak up on recent development that pose significant threat to our democracy. I say no correct. And no maybe we call no Ghana kabi mami kabi mamudo. Say kano. Good anymore. Say was so Bawumia or kasa. I say to look away while these ills persist is to abandon my responsibility to remind President Mahama and his government of the overriding duty to live by the democracy tenet and vision in the 1992 Constitution and do justice and right to all manner of persons. Abra emrano ye chichire no. It's a chile the same can fast with any cabin cabin to my na essay. Oh, yeah, they tell us Abra on Fananuntum. Oh, yeah, they got so better. See, these development and no my able bosswa, essay, a cabin mammy cabin. What it was said when Ghanaians voted for change in the 2024 general election, it manifested the desire to continue with national development, albeit with different people at the helm of affairs. It was within this spirit that I gave an early concession speech, urging all Ghanaians to support our new president as he attempts to make his contribution to the cumulative progress successive governments has chalked over the years. Mr. Bawumia when we say 2024 election Ghana for 2 years. Ghana for 2 years. One year because one so here say. One year say and until Ghana for 2 hours. What's the way you can Ghana for no I want to abandon my work. So we best support you and no crack will be to give you an early concession. And come on, we sign a call from Bawumia chargeable. I ain't a yard cost for God. I say, since assuming office, however, the government of President Mahama has pursued a series of actions targeting Ghanaians who are legitimately employed during the previous administration. It is ironic that the party which campaigned on the wings of jobs for all Ghanaians is arbitrarily dismissing the same Ghanaians, rendering them jobless just because a different government employed them to put their talents to bear on the national development and earn income to cater for themselves and aid their families. You will know Bawumia mama. In party I would ye will campaign and say the 24-hour economy over my mouth for my then sacking farm obey who really paid the system. Party I would ye also be a human I would have been. Who is in paid Woman poor and Cassene Bay or Monsabe Comanumpo, enti, woman yet you many be almost yet. Esha woman who you may die. The least a party that campaign on jobs could do under conditions of unemployment is to also innovate and create jobs rather than dismiss people. Think a party I would also the Juma I break Ghana for. The Inke chat was about Tim Sobe, and yes, will be in the pedio. Maybe was a yensa. Was he no count? Bomb yes in count. Nanka woo open campaign on the edge, so many paid mine. When Timianya crowd would be a new man to be Mangana for the beginning. Would it be a cacre be Nangana for the Bawumia the Twas said, was it regrettably, these dismissals have been extended to directors who are public servants and not politicians. I say, in some of the cases, the only reason for dismissal was that that person whose livelihood has been destroyed are known or related to politicians, as if to suggest that they cannot live independent professional lives, however qualified they are. I say, even one more woman politicians in Mahama you will make coffee. What's the same meaning? Na woman so crampoa woman ye politicians ya you medi enjina ya Mahama ejina so you medi Bawumia so watini na e be a so nonsense say nipa na related to a politician bi ana Bawumia busa say na say nipa no wo yi na di no abusua tintin ni mu so be a politician wo mu a eno che say person no a wo yi na di no we unqualified for dwumedia wo di ana wakon school wo hu nim de na wo ye na dwuma na abusua ni wo politician de Mahama Bawumia so busa won kefa ho pay however qualified the person is. Oh man, allocate say so far as the person no busuani a politician into one qualified. Kwasi ye die na we yi amanfo. Resetting no, Bawumia so busa ni a party out campaigning on the edge. So many peduma ya wuji ni pedie. Was it into resetting when ni? Totally nonsense. There are also reports of government's intention to terminate the appointment of persons performing critical jobs. A Juma without them, Ghana ye survivor by a day. What's what in answer with you woman's wedding? But it was also such as security personnel. Ghana ye soldier for no police for war more Ghana no Yahobanya that you were just because previous government and the moment. Nurses and teachers simply because they were appointed during the tenure of the previous administration. I said that would be most unfortunate. Ade, Mahama, Bawumia say ade, you ade, ade. The party that campaign on the edge of giving the youth jobs to do. And one woman could be impuna we you made the end. One woman could be no. But si afo no mse chacha wo betunti no. Bet into omu tutia MPP. And the doom son by a phone ban a walk charge and Adia Cotacha. Doom son by a phone bay in a walk charge and Nadia Totacha. What's the way to me? What place or mine or destiny into the wrong hands? Because of Chacha Betunti, Jimmy, Chacha Betunti. I can't catch a word of wolf. Because also what Jimmy, Tia, when I'm ruffling country and say, I kill no form. To me, my bet now the answer to table. Now, wolf. Because Kwasiana was no the one word or two things will be all kind of crutch will be a jandam. It will be kind of crap. Now I can psyche jandam, but wait me. Because in some Kenyans and if you want to send a crane of a catch it away. In a more professional. Bawumia the Twas was furthermore. There is a general atmosphere of insecurity with attacks on journalists. Ghana, some kid for. Who be one was so come Mahama someone near Babacho, national security Babacho. Ade, Bawumia what in India. Son of my winning and one Ghana. The home bamboo insecurity is at risk. What's the son of my winning and what Bawumia neck? Was it the use of our military to raid the homes of former government officials and communities as well as mobs attacking innocent individuals and state institutions? This is rather reminiscent of military takeover and not a peaceful democratic transition. These are certain worrying times of our democracy, and the earlier actions is taken to protect institutions and democratic practice, the better it will be for Ghana forward march. What near the military for fear? About you may nearby. Military for no more, no more to no much way, Yamwa way, Yabu way, some quite same way, you know. Bawumia Chimse, wait here, as he said, so that by Ampona was. Ya two about passive democracy, but Bawumia to who is a way here, and you saw that by you. Bawumia said the cost ye so that by because a journalist into me Kasana man will be able to mean Kasana previous government. You need fact to be about them. Ya tese woman ya krom for. The office of the special prosecutor and the evidence we declare man for one. If these people evidence about Montana and say we saw me criminals and nobody give a damn about them, they are supposed to be arrested because and your mind is sick. But before investigation conclusion, what I see determine binom say, when we are wanted, if you are to show me, obi chinu no kunoba, eyawa. The two bobo grandman for fear ni adi. What has happened to the rule of law? Chiche muntina sinye, keno for the attire krom for your channel. Yes, we are going to be any one because we are born Ghana. But before that is concluded, Edian ye did two grandman for fear. Edian a journalist a kasa ni ye di two as a woman few muntimin nephew. Obetimi kwata okatachi free fast ye kobodo wo kasa e wa cry fm ana ye doom light die ntia wo MPP ni na wo kasa wo radio ni so ade na ekoso Bawumia so ate ni nyina we nyina ntwa ye wo hu ni se ayese soja aban bi na ekoso ensa no ma we Bawumia ne to aso wo se ya nhwe na ye nsi ho kwan anyini ye democracy no Ghana na benya ne ntuma pa fra ye bekọ ye ni mu no wo democracy e be ye people Ghana no who say quality. You chat to Bawumia children. What say? Ghanaians understand the promise of change. How can they ever there? To mean discover the ills associated with the governance of our nation since 1992, and also an opportunity to show the way of future government. What's it say? Because Ghana for you, Ghana for what to see as a son, but what you see. Since 1992, Ghana for him. Oh, yet to say the SSA by Ghana for him. Ghana for what you see as a son by. They are expecting new things from the new government. Not that one or more punk or man trouble. Since 1992, na Ghana for him S.A.D Bawumia. Also Ghana for him. They can't see as a son by Ghana for what you see. Ni asesa by na the etwa mu dada na ye hunu dia then aban na ya asesa no na ne dia. There is no reset by repeating or escalating what may have happened in the past. There was so be reset to a mind. Reset bi eni ho. Se ni etwa mu MPP for ye wu ye bi dia. What is the reason? A bit more top back 378 million ekura. Then the reset no, and only need ye. The reset to my menu ni. No, Dr. Bawumia says some of my way and tassel. Ye trouble, woman or trouble. What it also say? Therefore, I call on His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama to be a president for all Ghanaians by putting a stop to these developments, reversing the unfair dismissals and protecting our citizens. What is happening when you know best? Mahama, money and the matunka, and the fact, at time, matunka. Woman, when you made in our friend, woman back, metu, majumaso. Yea, twat was why any fair in our no say, you know to go be a mobile, and some MPP near and this near MPP was it child son of man. We must advance our democracy. We must protect our state institutions. As soya the young mobile. The Kabiman Kabian was it, no. We must uphold our constitution. Ghana can do better. Ghana must do better. We and it's my Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia and the Ababa to Ghana when you came in Yamotre, not Masanimu, and so I'm out here, Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia, and someone money time here cost for Ghana. And what bought in Ginatofa, and it is sad. A party that campaign on the edge of giving people jobs to do, like you will be a different pay. Kwaka see a big wolf. We in some way cause. Now Ghana, now we came up with one or the other. Bawumia won't cast with that. To be a Mahama. We're here to talk. I said Ghana, no, any military. But Waba, woman, no, my to say so Japan was too much. Die. When it's a very cause when you came up with one of them. So, anybody in case of any update, you must say on our next video when you came near my crap.
K1ng oh boy, Juma, we did Jacob. So now see commentary or social media, no style of blogging, fantastic. So you see commentary, news in the bar. So you see commentary from it's real good. Keep on going.
And the co-star them other tribe of flow. India to me. That's how they can. It's so painful. I'm not sure. I don't know if they'll go commentary like or even as a presenter, sports presenter that they are. And maybe I also say free again. it's all good. Oh yeah, dear. K1ng Ghana, K1ng will try.